Welcome back to Midco Sports tonight. Jason Andera is here to get you up to speed for the South Dakota prep scene this weekend with his basketball forecast. Jandy?
Thank you, Kelly. Things are really heating up in the Black Hills. In fact, there will have been two 1-versus-2 matchups in the span of just 4 days in the Black Hills. The first one took place last Tuesday night in Belle Fourche, of all places. Number 2 Belle Fourche came into the contest undefeated, facing off against St. Thomas More, who came in with 4 straight state titles and a number 1 ranking. The game was close throughout, but it came down to the last few seconds. There was a steal by Shayla Howell to seal the victory, 43-42. Big upset. Sorry for the Twitter video, but it gives you the idea on the big upset. Tomorrow night, there's going to be another big number 1 versus number 2 battle just outside the Black Hills. We've got the top-ranked Cobblers of Rapid City Central hosting their crosstown rivals. The Cobblers have gotten out to a 13-1 start behind the great guard play of Dylan Hay and Caleb Walton Blandon, while Rapid City Stevens is out to a 12-2 start. They've had big-time scorers in their program the last few years like Steven Schaefer and Mason Archambault, but this year they're cranking out wins due to their balanced attack. They're really looking forward to hosting the top team in AA tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. A lot of people don't know that some of the Central kids and some of the Stevens kids actually played together throughout most of middle school, so that just makes it even better. Yeah, 1 and 2 at home, can't really beat it.
Well, it just tells you probably how really wide open AA basketball is. You know, on any given night, somebody can take you down if you don't bring your A game, and even if you do, it's going to be a dogfight. And I don't see that, you know, being any different Friday night. You know, when we play any other team in AA, whether it's home, away, it's always like that. It's a battle, and it's usually the team that, you know, takes care of the basketball the best and defends and rebounds.
Huge game in the Black Hills. That one gets started 7 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow night at Stevens High School. I can't remember the last time a 1-versus-2 team played in Rapid City. It's going to be a great night of basketball in Rapid City. All right, time to take a look at the Thunder Report. I like dunks. You like dunks. So why not scour through the hundreds of games across the state and find some of the best dunkers? Here's one of them, Trevor Hansen of Sioux Valley. We've got a lot of Sioux Valley dunks, but look at this. One after another, just flushing it down. You see his teammate Trevor Olson go on the fast break and get one. They've got other guys on the team that can do it. Ryan Schuster, just a sophomore, getting it done on both sides of that break. There's another one from Trevor Hansen, and just time and time again, you can see the Cossacks dominate. There's Chase McKinney of Parker and his teammate Cameron Belas putting them down. And then the big one we had from Monday night's game, Ace Zor, off the steal from Hunter Headley, finds a way to flush it by himself from Harrisburg. And then we found a nice little dunker here. Rapid City Central's Caleb Walton Blandon. Again, the video quality not great, but you can tell he is getting up off the floor and finding a way to flush it. Always fun to see the Thunder Report. Always fun to see dunks coming from you guys. So let me know, hashtag Thunder Report, if your dunk belongs on the show. All right, quick look at our weekly planner. The best games coming up over the next 7 days, and a lot of really good ones, starting with that boys game between Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens tomorrow night. And that's going to be a 1-versus-2 battle, like we said. And then coming up later on Saturday, we've got Vermilion taking on Castlewood in girls basketball. Two teams either in the rankings or just outside the rankings. Very close one there. Only a 61% chance to win for Vermilion in that one. And these figures, by the way, are spit out by the computer models. They are pretty accurate, so watch out for that one. And then a 75% chance for Sioux Falls Christian to stay undefeated as they take on Sioux Valley out in the Pentagon here in Sioux Falls over the weekend. Another big one on Saturday, the Harrisburg boys. They're back on the winning track now after losing a couple in a row. One on Monday night against O'Gorman, and then they take on Brandon Valley coming up on Saturday. Good chance for them to win. And then two really close ones at the end of the week here. We've got West Central girls taking on McCook Central. Those two teams are really at the top of the class in Class A. Could be anybody's game. And then the last one you see next Tuesday night, Matthew Moores makes a reappearance in Sioux Falls taking on the suddenly hot Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Two very good teams that could make a run here in the next month as we creep toward the playoffs of Class AA here in South Dakota. Always a fun time to watch basketball and always a lot going on. We'll keep you up to date throughout the week. Always check the blog, too, for rankings and the latest things going on in high school hoops. Back to you, Kelly.
Hey, good stuff, Jandy. Thank you. Well, coming up after the break, we'll send it down to Vermilion, where Jay Elson caught up with men's hoops head coach Craig Smith to talk about last week's games and the weekend ahead. Stick around.